Hey everybody, final part of Sonic 3 for now, still of Knuckles. Anyway, this is the prototype that was leaked a few months back. It was... I don't know the exact date. Yeah, this is very unpolished, as you'll see. And, yeah, that animation is entirely different. He uses his Sonic 2 sprite, and this scene right here is entirely different. Knuckles looks really weird.
What?
And the sound is really crusty.
What on earth?
Also, that was the game playing itself there. I had to... Yeah. Anyway, this build came out... This build is from, 3 months before the game was released, and I actually kind of believe it because, for the most part, this is just a very unpolished version of Sonic 3, because all the levels are here, most of the graphics are complete, and yeah, and as Dylan pointed out, the music is crusty.
Crusty. That's a good
word. The song itself is the same, but, like, the instrumentation is weird, and there's a lot of Atari sound effects.
What was that?
Yeah, there's a ton of audio glitches in this.
I'm hearing my breakout days.
There's supposed to be a loop there you can jump off of, and I was like trying desperately hard to get that one up on the left, but I just couldn't get on top of that loop.
Well, at least the sound's the same. Alright.
Yeah, this didn't change. Also, those
Wait,
flashes in the background.
I was gonna say, wait, what's happening? Okay.
It hangs around much longer though.
Yeah. I thought you could actually beat it at some point.
There isn't any hole there to get that special ring anymore. Also, you might notice any area that's supposed to contain a special ring just doesn't. Oh god, that instrumentation is so weird. Man. If you think this is weird, just wait until he gets to, Carnival Night, Launch Base, and Ice Cap. I'm sorry, I'm slow right now. My brain is just kind of fried right now.
That's okay.
That fire effect in the background, look at it.
I was gonna say.
I think all three of us are kind of tired, because I already worked today.
Yeah, he doesn't have any victory animations, so he just defaults to his hurt animation.
Oh,
that's great.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Yeah. I was not expecting that. Oh, man.
Tails died off screen, and that gets suckier.
Oh. Okay.
Only a little bit, though. And the game wouldn't let me get there. But it's weird playing this game with a Sonic 2 sprite. Because, like, Sonic 3 has a very distinct sprite that's very different from 2. Also, this prototype made me realize how at certain angles Sonic looks like he has the mohawk quills from the American design. You'll see that better later.
Okay.
What happened to him?
I'm glad they got rid of a lot of those floating logs. It just seems like a major pace breaker.
Yeah, they replaced them with something entirely different, disappearing or reappearing platforms from Mega Man. Kinda.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, the level design is Atari sound effect.
Wow.
For the most part, the level design is pretty similar to what you'd expect from the final game. Oh yeah, when you get a 1-up, the music disappears. Oh, you might notice a 1-up sound effect is different. It's not. That's the Sonic 3 alone 1-up sound effect. So, yeah, just want to point that out. This is so ominous without music.
I was about to say, strangely eerie.
Oh, and by the way, this is exactly how Tails acts in the final game too. They didn't. Okay, no, he stays on screen the whole time, but he still gets blown up repeatedly.
Sorry,
and what is he doing?
Save me! Sorry.
The reason he slows down is because for some reason the game slows down Sonic, but not Tails. Like, this isn't his top speed, as you'll see in a couple seconds. Not see, he zips forward there. And also, I unintentionally did this trick and I realized, oh no, I don't have the fire shield. So I was desperately trying to get out. And then, yeah. And here, this is when I find out this build still has elemental shields. They look very different, and as far as I can tell, they don't do anything. You can't dash.
Fire shield looks though.
I like the final look a lot more. Oh, I didn't mention this! Sonic has the drop dash in this! And that's like insane because this is like over 20 years before the drop dash was introduced.
Oh wait, the mechanic in Mania is in this game?
Yes, it works about the same way. You perform it differently. In Mania, you just hold down the jump button while you're in the air. In this, you have to hold up on the D-pad through the entire duration of your jump and never let go of the jump button. So it requires a lot more planning. But yeah, so it is a thing in this game and it works the same way. And the Mania devs have confirmed they had no idea this is a thing, so it was a complete coincidence that this move came back.
Oh wow.
So right here. Oh, by the way, Beta Knuckles music, and yeah. You can actually do that in the final game. I didn't do it in Sonic 3 Air because for some reason they patched it out.
Also, I like how he's just in a standing animation when you feel
Yeah. You're just not having it.
Yeah, it's just not my baby.
But yeah, that, like, my mind was, like, thoroughly blown when I saw,
Oh wow.
that's a lot clunkier now. My mind was thoroughly blown when I saw the drop dashes in this. Again, it takes a lot more planning to pull it off, so it's nowhere near as useful, but yeah, that's annoying.
Wow.
It's kind of weird, like, because you say this is 3 months out, right? Like,
yeah, 3 months before the actual final release.
I feel like the majority of games, at least at that time period, would have the majority of like artwork and sprites done. You know?
Well, yeah, this actually does too. It's mostly just Sonic's main sprites that aren't finished. Like, this is reusing Sonic 2 sprites, but for all we know, most of Sonic 3 sprites were. Yeah,
that sucks.
Most of Sonic 3 sprites were probably done at this point. They just weren't. Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
Wow, that was.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I'd say most of Sonic 3 sprites were probably already done at this point. They just weren't implemented yet.
Okay.
That's just a guess on my part, though. Oh yeah,
wow.
and yeah, this is so much harder for some reason. I never die in this game ever, but I am here. Also, I think those are just from Aquatic Ruin from Sonic 2.
Also, the music stopped again.
Yeah, because I got a 1-up before this.
So omnibus.
I know.
Oh, the water.
Oh, there's the boss music.
Oh, if you're wondering why the water looks like that, that's because I'm recording at 30.
Oh, okay.
The top layer of water is supposed to like rapidly flash between the two. All the Genesis Sonic games do this.
Right.
This is really painful here because like I am so close to drowning. It's just twirling me around, not towards freedom. I jump up here and I get hit out of the water. I think, okay, I must have.
Oh, what? What?
Yeah, that was super dumb. Also, this is like the most clutch thing that's ever happened to me in Sonic.
Oh wow.
I should have died.
You got lucky. Alright, Sonic Panic.
And I still make sure to do that in the prototype. However, I think that might have soft locked me.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just stuck now. Thankfully, this game has a level select, so it's not a big deal. I just lose all my lives, and the number will go down. And
That's sad.
oh yeah, the portraits. That's the level. That's the Sonic 2 level select, and the portraits in the bottom right are Sonic 2 levels. So yeah, Sonic 3 was built off from Sonic 2, and Sonic 2 was built off from Sonic 1. These games are just ROM hacks of each other.
Was this song sped up in the second act in the final game?
I think this is the same. I'm not sure though. Anyway, you might have noticed there's a spring there, while in the main playthrough there's a 1-up there. That's not a prototype difference. That's just a Sonic 3 alone difference. Sonic 3 alone has some different, harder level design, and that is an example of it. Anyway, you can see Sonic has a mohawk quills during that animation. I don't like that. What? That's a weird cut. Why did I...
Whoa. Well, anyway.
Yeah, so the way I edited this, I cut past most of the gameplay, and I only showed, like, what I thought was interesting. Because this would take way too long otherwise. And I guess I showed that up because that was a weird visual bug. And I keep on expecting special rings to be there. Also, yeah, that is dumb.
That sucks. Marble Garden.
Why is Tails not following me?
You're just too fast.
I didn't notice. I mean, you might be right, but I didn't see him even in the beginning. Yeah, I think he's just gone. Why is he gone in this level? Oh no, there he is. There he is. Why did it take so long?
I'm right here. I was here the whole time.
Oh yeah, remember how I said that these tops are awful in the prototype?
Oh.
That's because Tails can go on them too, and he messes with the movement.
No.
So like Tails' movement is heavily delayed compared to yours. So if you stop, Tails isn't gonna stop for like another second or so.
Oh,
see, look at that.
Jeez.
He keeps on turning around, and yeah, these are. What happened?
Get off, Tails.
Like, get off!
Tails! Tails! I'm trying to put us in the right direction.
Get off, you little freak! And you have to use him so much more in this, too. Oh, I'm not done with him yet.
You have to. Jeez.
Yeah, and they have a harder time clinging to the ground. Get off!
You're yelling.
Get off! I'm reliving the frustration. I remember what I felt, and I did not like it.
Is it almost over?
No.
No, it keeps going.
Get off! This is me trying my best.
He's just fighting at this point.
Oh my gosh. It's oddly perfect.
Would you please get off? I'm just trying to move on. Why are you doing this?
What's the point? Oh, okay. What's the point of the arrow pointing to the right if you can't even get past it? Oh, wow.
They didn't lock the camera.
Oh, okay.
Also, that was good level design.
Yeah. Ooh. Sounds like a phone dial.
Get used to those. Get used to those. Tails! Get off! I don't want you here!
Oh!
No!
Oh, wow.
Wow. Really
this is honestly me trying my best.
There's no way, like, they thought that was a good idea. They had to be just, like, an unfortunate oversight. Oh, wow, there he goes.
It's amazing.
Alright, now we get to this boss fight. By the way, the fire shield doesn't work because I got hit by the fire there, and yeah, there's fire there, 30 FPS.
Oh, what?
Yep. This boss doesn't work, you die. You can't get past this fight.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's completely broken.
I mean, it is a prototype. But, like, still.
I know you're still trying anyway. You know?
I was wondering if it was like a fluke, so I wanted to make sure and just run out my lives. Different music here.
Okay.
So, like I said in the main playthrough, there's a couple of songs in this game tied to Michael Jackson, and all of those songs were actually different in the prototype. And this was actually a very revolutionary find because we actually have had access to these songs for years in the PC version of Sonic 3 that was released in the 90s. It was so like those songs were already a thing, and suddenly we find them like in this early build of the game, like Genesis versions of them. So that was just kind of mind blowing to a lot of people. Anyway, so basically they could re-release Sonic 3 with these songs, but they don't. And I mean, yeah, Ice Cap will be gone, and that'll be heartbreaking. But at least we'll have Sonic 3. Also, this part's really annoying. I keep on, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah.
A lot of backtracking.
Oh.
For all the levels where I enter a level with new music, I make sure to show a little more of it just so. Oh yeah, I think I remember this. I got the speed shoes, and then the music just didn't go away. I hope you like this song. Well, Dylan does at least.
No.
Oh, I'll take the other music, please. Oh.
Alright, that's getting annoying. Oh, it's the garage door!
Yeah.
Also, yeah, that was a great design right there.
Yeah, that boss is obviously not finished. Also, as a whole, I don't like the prototype music nearly as much as the final music. Carnival Night is the exception. This song is pretty okay, but I don't like the final game song very much. Like this is actually kind of humble. This is fine. I like this enough. Enough.
Apart from, you know.
What the heck is going on?
I mean, That's not part of the
Yeah,
music.
that wasn't.
so-
Yeah, that wasn't part of the rendition.
No, I'm sorry.
Why is it like all off color? Are you supposed to be underwater or something?
Yeah, the animations there are clearly not.
Yeah. I kind of get what you're saying, 'cause it's like, the more like I see of this, the more I understand where you're coming from with that, where it's like, yeah, like they had to have had the animations, they just weren't implemented yet. You know?
Yeah, because this was like too close to the final development. Also, I wasn't gonna bring this up until it's more relevant, but I do show off the multiplayer mode there, and it actually does have the final sprites there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I guess that proves your point then 100%. Like, they had it done.
I mean they at least had the basic design of the sprites, at least.
Mm-hmm.
The Sonic 2 sprite was absolutely just a placeholder
Right.
until it was actually done. The Sonic 2 prototype did the same thing where it had Sonic 1 sprite. Actually, no, it didn't. It had like a modified version of Sonic 1 sprite.
I'm kind of digging the song, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it a lot more than the. What is Tails doing? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Oh,
see it.
he's
He was
spinning.
like, he was hovering forward with no tails. Anyway, yeah.
What is happening? Brendan, what is happening?
I got stuck.
No.
Oh.
Anyway, you can kind of see
Ceaseless
Sonic
agony.
You can kind of see that Sonic has his mohawk quills. I don't know why he has them here.
He looks like he's just in ceaseless agony.
I'm playing this in the. I'm watching this in the dark, and like now the electric shield is just like blinding my face.
Well, I would disclaimer.
That was good. Well, ours is 480p, so it's just a blurry mess.
Right.
Okay, so if you remember right, Flying Battery Zone was in the Sonic and Knuckles half.
Also, I love
Meaning
the
that-
ahs in the background. Sorry.
Yeah, I do too. It's my favorite part. Anyway, Flying Battery Zone was from the Sonic and Knuckles half, meaning that this is a very, very, very unfinished version of the zone.
Oh, wow.
The basic layout is here, but literally. Yeah, this is the worst one.
That's perfect.
Anyway, I have to come back here with debug mode so I can show off more of the level.
Okay.
So I tried jumping the spot that has a 1-up in the final game and it just works back up. But at this part, you're supposed to be like under the ship, and the background is supposed to be sky, and yeah, a little unfinished. Music's still good though.
What's happened to your time meter, by the way?
Oh, like I said, this is debug mode.
Oh, okay.
Debug mode messes up the timer.
Also,
Trying to see if this works.
Also, those tunnel things are like all zeros and ones.
I was gonna say, is it straight up like hexadecimal?
No, there's some 3 and letters in there.
Yeah.
Also, isn't everything 1s and 0s?
Yes.
Yeah. It's all binary. I still recognize this, so it's just, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I recognize all of this level design. I can tell you exactly what part of the level this is supposed to be.
Oh.
That's the crazy part. But like, it's obviously horribly unfit. I don't know what's up with that Larry. Alright, now we have a zone that's even more unfinished.
Is it just a straight line?
Nope.
So they still had like the variations of the music though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Flying Battery Zone is the same. The melody is the same, but like some zones, like Angel Island, like the instrumentation is a bit different. And I have to debug mode again.
No, the middle
Debug mode again.
Oh.
Yeah, the zone is even more unfinished.
I will say though, like, I'm kind of surprised that a lot of this is finished. Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, okay, the main reason Sonic 3 was split into 2 games is because they just didn't have enough development time to finish the second half of the game.
Ooh.
So, like, the fact that any part of the second half of the game was, like, worked on is just surprising to me. But this is the only Sonic and Knuckles zone in this build. Like, Sandopolis is listed, but you can't actually enter it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
I was
here.
gonna say, I don't know
recognize this
what part of the level we're on at this point.
Yeah, this is too unfinished, I can't tell.
Yeah.
Hopefully, editing Brendan could.
I know that I don't think I'd be able to recognize that ever. It's too unfinished. Anyway, yeah, different music here, and this song is pretty good too, but it does not beat the final game's Ice Cap at all. But yeah, this song is still I don't know. This song is still pretty good. I think I recognize it from somewhere, and I don't know where. I feel like it's been remixed in a Sonic game before, but I don't think it has.
Oh, so you're not riding on a snowboard at the beginning.
Yeah. Which is weird, because, like, this game opens up with Sonic and a snowboard. Which you don't in the final game. Oh yeah, there's no insta-shield. I don't know if I had to point that out or not.
There we go.
So many Atari sound effects.
It's working so hard. That's right, this is working on Atari. You were lied to this whole time.
Wow. It's quite an impressive port.
Yeah, I'm impressed. What kind of optimization is this?
Great. Jeez. Another time, right? I don't know.
You know, after playing this zone with, like, Ice Cap all these years, like, this more, upbeat song just does not feel fitting whatsoever. But it's probably just my bias. I think this boss is finished. I don't really notice any differences with the final game.
I wouldn't mind that song. Like, if they had to choose that song for it to be released, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, okay. I should be clear. I don't like the prototype music a ton. Like, that's fine, but it just doesn't compare with the final game. But I would definitely take released with the prototype music over no release at all.
Right. It's not bad music, like you said. It's just the final game is just way better, Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't that carried over in the final game, Brendan.
I had to refight the boss. I had to refight the boss because, like, it says Act 2 right there, but started me off near the end of Act 1.
Oh, wow. So it's at... Wait, so it... Okay. It thinks it's Act 2 at this point, or...?
Yeah, it does, but it's still Act 1.
So is it gonna go on to the next zone, or...? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that Orbinaut.
I was about to ask, like, oh, what's that enemy?
Orbinaut.
Okay.
Well, okay, it's not an Orbinaut. There are different variations of Orbinauts, and I believe only, like, the most basic kind of Orbinaut is called an Orbinaut. I'm saying Orbinaut a lot. And, like, the other versions have a different name. I don't know what specifically the ice one is called. Editing, Brendan, do your thing. Look at the Sonic 3 manual. Anyway, I don't know what happened there.
We're just glitching our way through this little part. So,
It just feels so much different without that core music.
I think this is a Knuckles pathway, by the way.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is a Knuckles pathway. I guess it was originally intended to be a Sonic pathway.
I can see
Here's where I learned you can cheese your way out of death. you can do that in Sonic 2, Steve.
Oh my god.
That did not feel pleasant. You can do that in Sonic 2's debug mode, but I guess I kind of expected not to be able to do that.
I'm super happy to have the volume turned all the way down.
Yeah. Oh, Tails actually did damage there. He was helpful there. Wow.
You were expecting, like, the amazing music of Sonic 3. With Atari spiced in.
So, this is where you're supposed to go to Launch Base Zone, but the transition doesn't work.
We're just stuck here, Tails.
No matter how hard you try, Sonic.
Is Sonic gonna have to hollow out Tails to survive the night?
You have to glitch your way into the loading zone.
No, I used debug mode. Not debug mode. I used level select to get here. Also, you can't jump off of this.
Oh, wow.
It's like the Knuckles climbing in Sonic 06. Also, see what I mean? It looks like he has his mohawk quills.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think these are all Sonic 2 sprites, so I think these are like also from Sonic 2. Just so you don't see those sprites as often, so it isn't as noticeable. But yeah, it's weird they decided to do that, because every other game portrays them with the Japanese quills. Also, this song, oh man, it feels so wrong. I'm used to, like, the Michael Jackson, go sound effects and the do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And this is just not that. It's so wrong.
Yeah, it's weird. You're gonna have the different audio.
Also, that's wrong, too. Ear-piercing screeches are very wrong.
Yeah, those are very, very wrong. You should be nowhere near this game.
I don't know why they're in this build, but, like no other prototype of any other Sonic game I've seen has that. Oh, yeah, this is a thing in the final game too. You can spin dash here, and these badniks will endlessly go at you, and you get more points each time. And once you get to 50,000 points, you get a 1-up. So yeah.
Yay, grinding in a Sonic game. What I want to do.
I just wanted to show you can do this. Also, I like this song a lot.
Okay.
Seriously, classic Rooftop Run from Sonic Generations is one of the best songs in the series.
Oh, I see why you speed me up. I'm just gonna go get 99.
How long did this take you, Brendan?
I think I did this for like 7 minutes.
You just like sat there with like, oh, okay.
I only stopped because for some reason Sonic decided he didn't want to spin dash anymore.
This reminds me of Super Paper Mario, just holding like left or right on the D-pad.
God. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wow, Sonic's like, hey man, how's it going?
Think that's enough?
And again, you can do this in the final game, so if you have a hard time keeping a life count up, here you go. But again, Sonic 3 Air has infinite life mode, so yeah.
Alright, let's do pizza.
Anyway, yeah, I only, like, this is me, like, oh, I didn't mean to let go. But yeah, look at my timer now. Oh, it was at 7 before, and I cut. Also, the Christmas glitch.
Also, like, your points are off the chart.
I swear Knuckles' sprites were different. Like, some of them at least.
That's just weird music for Knuckles, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this song. This song doesn't make. Oh yeah, that's a soft lock too. That song doesn't make it into the final game. I think those are.
I don't know what else to say.
You're fine. This is different, right? Like I don't remember. Like I remember this, but.
Oh no, this isn't different. I just took the lower path.
Oh okay.
Oh god, more Atari.
Oh, I always took the high ground.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know why I took the lower path. Oh, that's annoying.
That sucks. Yeah.
And you can't get Tails to fly you up, in, unless you have a second controller plugged in. Yeah, okay, I didn't bring this up, but you can get Tails to fly Sonic around in Sonic 3 Air with one controller. But the original game, you would need 2 controllers to be able to do that. It's supposed to, like, incentivize co-op, but... I don't know, it's just kind of... What happened to the sky?
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
I always found a co-op in these type of games to be just kind of challenging for the second player. You know?
It's challenging to stay on screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't help you if I can't stay on the screen with you. So there's like really no point.
Okay, so
Mushroom
Valley. Oh, Mushroom Valley is the older name of Mushroom Hill. You can actually see this in Sonic 3 alone if you use a level select. Mushroom Valley is listed, you just can't enter it. Anyway, you can't enter Mushroom Hill or Sandopolis. So I show off the special stages here, and they're just tech demos.
So, what's going on with this?
It's a tech demo. I guess it's supposed to showcase pseudo 3D. You can control like how the spheres rotate. You can reset it. You can change the speed.
Oh, okay.
I guess this was them experimenting, you know, quote unquote 3D on the Genesis, and they decided to make you know, a special stage with like this aesthetic to it. This is me just guessing. Obviously, I didn't work on the game. I'm sorry to disappoint all of you. And cool. I don't think this is related to the game at all. The final Sonic 3 doesn't have any effect like this.
It's still really cool though.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, pseudo 3D. Like, these are all sprites. This isn't actual 3D. It's just that the sprites with scaling to, you know, make it look 3D. But the final music is here. Yeah, there isn't much to say about this, to be honest. I don't know why I hung on these for so long. I guess I was enthralled.
See, like, a whole other stuff like this on Genesis.
Yeah, it's impressive, but like my problem with this approach is like the special stages exist purely to show what the Genesis can do, not to actually be fun. And this was kind of like, you know, I guess proof of that. And now this is me showing off this.
Huh.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a bonus game. I would assume you guys remember what this is supposed to be. But yeah.
Game over.
Like, what is it? Oh, it's numbers.
I was gonna say all numbers, yeah.
I actually don't know if the game over screen... I don't actually know if the game over screen is any different, because I haven't gotten game over in this game in ages. Sonic had black eyes there for a few frames. Sonic.exe is canon.
Well. In the background, just a still image, no animation at all.
Yeah, very unfinished.
It's so cool though.
They look like they're having so much fun. They're just standing.
Sonic gets bored while falling to his death. That's my favorite thing.
I know.
It's so in character.
Ah, man, this is lame.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Brendan. That is kind of creepy.
Alright, so I think this is where I show off the 2-player, and this is my first time playing 2-player in this game ever. And yeah, these sprites are based off of Sonic's final design. And that is, like, really interesting to me. Like, I find that so weird, because this means the multiplayer mode was a higher priority for Sonic Team. Okay, probably not. It's probably because these have less sprites to worry about. But shut up. I like thinking about it that way. Yeah, and I didn't show off all of it. You guys already seen all of this. And, like, the interesting thing is the multiplayer mode is actually mostly finished. Like, the stages are completely done, at least the ones that are here. I think it's missing 2 stages. There's no power-ups. That's still a thing.
Atari just
and obviously, and there's only Sonic. But, like, yeah, this is basically the final game. And the song is still fantastic.
The timers are a little broken with the font, but yeah, overall pretty solid.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. I think I let this play longer purely for the music. Yeah, I did. I have good priorities.
Well, that was very interesting, Brendan. I had no idea with any of that.
And now this is where I put pressure on you, Jacob. A Yoshi's Island prototype was leaked recently, and you are the one that's supposed to be recording that. So just saying.
Say, chop chop. I got some work to do.
Well, whenever we get to Yoshi's Island,
whenever that happens. But, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the Sonic 3 prototype. I really enjoy covering early builds of these games because it's just really interesting. There was a Spiral 1 build leaked a while ago, and I kind of want to cover that. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I'll make sure to do this in the future for any other games that happen to have, you know, unfinished builds out there.
Cool.
Anyway.
Alright, well, I guess on that note.
That's it for Sonic 3 for now. Like I said, I'd still plan on doing a Knuckles playthrough. I have no idea when that's going to happen, but it'll happen eventually. Anyway, bye.
Later, guys.